Hello, you're watching Total Coverage with Biggs and Tiny. Let's get straight to the action.
Hi, welcome to Total Coverage DSM. I am here with Lars, and he was our featured deck of the week, and he's playing Battle of Woods. So how'd you do tonight, Lars?
I went 3 and 3.
3 and 3. Did you get any packs?
Yes, I got one pack. It could have been better, but this is still in beta testing. But I thought it was time to finally just put it into physical form and drive it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is sweet. I'm going to be going with this for a while.
All right, let's take a look at it. Okay, so obviously your main win condition is Battle of the Wits, and Battle of the Wits says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have more than 200 cards in your deck, you win.
Yes.
So how many cards in your deck?
250.
250. How many of them are land?
Around 110.
Around 110. Okay, so there's a number of things that your deck is trying to do, and I would just call it like an Esper control deck, essentially.
Yes.
You have like a number of ways that you're trying to dig for Battle of the Wits. You have increasing ambition, which tutors it out really, really easily. And then like for card draw, you have
Lars, I'm gonna murder you.
You have Jace.
Yeah.
And what else do you have to do?
Right over here, Here's
Here's the draw spells. Think Twice, Forbidden Alchemy, Amass the Components, and Sphinx's Revelation. You can also use Azorius Charms. So you have multiple ways to dig for it. And then like the rest of it is kind of stalling.
Yeah.
So you have 12 total mass board wipes. You got 4 Oblivion Rings, a plethora of counter spells.
Lots of counter magic.
So basically this deck is what it is. Battle of Wits, I win.
Yes.
Alright, let's take a look at your sideboard. So what would you say your worst matchup is?
Just very heavy aggro.
Very
fast.
Like fast aggro, like a specific deck, the John aggro deck maybe?
Yeah, Experiment John would be really bad, and some of the Naya just healing decks.
Like the Naya Blitz?
Yeah, Naya Blitz was getting pretty bad.
So, you're bringing in like Gloom Surgeons against them?
Yeah, Gloom Surgeons,
Feeling of Dreads?
Feeling of Dreads. These are what comes in versus the aggro. Gloom Surgeon is really good at buying you time, unless they have Trample.
Sure. Yeah, he's bad against that, but like, he probably kind of helps you dig for the Battle of Wits.
Oh yeah, he gets down there.
I got my Garrett back.
And then against the control matchup, you're bringing in
Jace and Pithing Needle most of the time.
Like, you can do a lot of other things with Pithing Needle.
I was naming Wolfrun because that was problematic for me.
Right.
And actually hit it quite, consistently, surprisingly, and it was very useful. Right. Jace, I didn't fight too much hard control, so I never really had to bring in the Memory Adepts.
Yeah.
But he's definitely great there.
Right on. Now we're going to see you play against an Esper Tempo deck that plays like
Yeah.
And how'd you do against them?
2-0.
Alright, let's see it.
Welcome back for the Battle of Wits gains, Blake. You seem excited for this
I
one.
am pretty excited about it. This deck is not something that I would take to a Star City Open, but it is definitely awesome for F&M, and I'm very proud of Lars for picking something that was both fun and winnable. So I really like what he did with it. The original list that he had spoken of wasn't quite up to my par, and he just went, basically it's all or nothing. There's 3 things that this deck does. It destroys things, it draws cards, and...
With some fatties.
Not really.
I thought it had some big creatures in there.
No, the original list did.
Oh, okay.
It draws cards, it destroys things, and
then you tutor?
no, it has counter spells. Tutoring I consider drawing cards.
Oh, okay. Of course he has Battle Wits in hand.
He does have a Battle of the Wits in his hand. One of the problems that he noticed with his deck throughout this tournament, this was a 6-round tournament, so he got quite a bit of playtesting out of it, was that he is not running enough blue sources. He has quite a few, but as you can see right here, he has no access to blue mana at all, which he needs.
What land is that?
It's a Ghost Quarter.
Oh, okay.
It's from Dissension, the original Ravnica. Ghost Quarter, that's what it's called. He's playing against Dylan, who is playing a Esper Tempo deck, and it plays Azorius Charms. I'm not sure if it plays Think Twice. I didn't really look at the list, honestly. And this guy's new to our... there's a Dust Mantle Seer, who is awesome! I love Dust Mantle Seer. I don't know, it plays Dust Mantle Seers, it plays Azorius Charms. I think I saw some Think Twices. As far as other spells go, we will see what happens. So, Lars got a blue mana, and now he's going to amass the components. He's going to draw lots of cards.
What's he searching for here, Blake?
Another blue source so he can play Battle of the Wits, and he's double blue.
Got it. If he hit it, you can't tell.
Well, it's not like he's going to be able to cast it this turn anyway, so...
Is Battle of Wits is a 7-drop or 6-drop?
It's a 5-drop.
Oh, okay.
It's an enchantment.
He's really got to put at the bottom of his
3
library.
and 2 blue. Wow.
If you guys can't tell on camera, I'm sorry, but if you were there, his stack was just absolutely massive.
It's about
what he had in one pile.
it's about 8 inches tall, and it's 250 cards. So,
I thought that was interesting too. He played more than 240, which I thought the list was about a year ago.
well, he this isn't something that there's a Blood Gift Demon that he's discarding. He isn't playing any sort of list that I think he found anywhere.
Okay. I guess I'm
he's
just going
just
off my
playing,
knowledge
I think,
of
yeah.
what was played earlier.
We see 2 lands, and the Dust Mantle Seer draws an island. So next turn, we are going to see a Battle of the Wits, and hopefully it's not met with a counterspell.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Liliana of the Veil. Both players discarding.
So when you're facing Battle of Wits, what is your best option to win then? Just to try to kill him quickly? I mean, what is your strategy against Battle of Wits?
The deck has so much variance, like, because it's so many cards. I think your strategy would just basically be like if you were playing against any other control deck.
Oh.
So he's going to say go here, and if he gets another turn, it's game over.
This is during your upkeep,
battle triggers at the beginning of your upkeep, yes. 2 more lands, so Dust Mantle Seer hasn't caused any damage here. I'm trying to see if he has an answer in his hand.
Because any Defension Sphere, O-Ring, stuff like that would take care of it.
Yes,
right?
he has an Obsidian, a Sphinx's Revelation, a Snapcaster Mage, a Dimir Charm, a Tribute to Hunger. I think that was him conceding. Yeah, he's conceding. Yeah, I think when you're facing against Battle of Wits, you just want to... Basically, they're not going to be doing a whole lot against you. You're just going to be trying to kill them as quickly as possible or do your thing. And, it's really interesting, and I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about how the matchup would play out against the Nephalia Drownyard Mill deck.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's so many cards. I honestly don't know. Because I play the deck, I want to say that we would have a fair matchup against him, but it would take a long time.
Then you'd be thought scouring him, wouldn't you?
It's we don't play Thought Scour.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
It would take a long time. We have Elixir of Immortality to shuffle our library back, so I wouldn't be worried about decking myself.
Sure.
Certainly wouldn't be worried about him resolving Battle Blitz because we have counter spells. So.
Sure. Well, let's see what it looks like in game 2, right?
Sure. Can't really remember what's in Lars' sideboard.
Does he need a sideboard?
Well, when he showed it to us, it was like 4, 4, 4, and then 3.
Yeah,
so at least if he's putting something in, it's 4 or 3 of them, and there's a.
Just increase the odds.
Well, yeah, there's not really a point in running a 1 of in your Battle of the Wits deck.
Sure.
Dylan has a Liliana of the Veil in his hand. However, he does not have double black to cast it. I would be super excited if he dropped that turn 3 Liliana of the Veil because I think that would set him up for some really awesome stuff. But he doesn't have double black in his hand, so he's going to have to hit both black on his next 2 draw phases to be able to play it.
So if you were Dylan in this situation, what would you be bringing in then? Probably just
lots of counterspells.
Lots of counterspells?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would let him play his first Battle of the Wits and cross my fingers that it was the only one that he drew. He got a black Nana So if he gets another one, that Liliana the Veil should do a pretty hefty amount of work. Also, I would like to comment on Dylan's mat. Very sweet, watery grave mat. I like it. There's an Azorius Charm to draw a card. Did he get it? He did get it. He has an Isolated Chapel. Lily. No, sir. He has a Liliana the Veil in his hand,
I see
doesn't
that,
he?
but he's going to linger some souls.
Well, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he did.
I wasn't seeing things, was I? Oh, boy. I disagree with Lingering Souls. I would have liked to see Liliana the Veil there.
Is Dylan just thinking maybe some pressure?
I want to make sure he has it in his hand.
Okay. We could be completely off base.
We could be way off base. If you had a Liliana the Veil in your hand, you should have played it. Maybe he didn't. I could be wrong. So we're looking at guys. Lars has a Liliana the Veil, but I wasn't looking at his hand. He has a Jace, couple of lands, a Liliana. I think I saw a Geist of St. Traft. Yeah, he is playing some creatures, I guess.
Okay, that's why. I mean, he's got.
Sorry, we do the recording of the Library of the Week about a week before we actually record the commentary. So a lot of times I forget. So
there's a guy who comes down. Deal with him.
He has Azorius Charms for the Angel tokens, but he has to post. He could double block the Geist.
Double block the Charm.
He does. He has a Liliana the Veil in his hand, so he's gonna answer that Geist right now. I would have liked to see the Liliana the Veil last turn, though.
Purely for discard, right?
Yeah, just make him discard a card, and then
get stuff out of his hand, and
and then he can still make him sack the Geist. Of course, Lars probably isn't even going to play it.
Sure.
Liliana, she's like nuclear weapons. You know what I'm saying? She's like
big old deterrent.
She's a big old deterrent. one sword keeps another in its sheath.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Jace. So we are digging for the Battle of the Wits. There it is, guys.
Oh no!
I was really surprised. We were taking bets on how many matches he was going to lose before this tournament started. So there we go to the bottom of the library again. And he actually did a lot better than most people thought that he was going to do. So
he went 3-3, right?
He went 3-3. We are proud of Lars.
So Dylan's pretty much hoping to hell he has a counterspell in his hand, right?
Yeah. Let's see if he does. It's not flashing us his hand too much.
He's one of them very good players.
I encourage flashing of the hand to the camera. Makes for good commentaries. I'd see 2 Azorius Charms.
There's one. Dig, buddy, dig.
Take a land. He drew a Hallowed Fountain. Let's see the other card in his hand. Both players discard. Did he just discard that Liliana the Veil?
Lars did, yeah.
If he draws another black source, he can kill his Lily. I disagree with discarding Lily.
I think he had 2 Lilies in hand.
Oh, okay, sure. If he has 2 Lilianas in his hand, then that's fine. So he is going to destroy the Hallowed Fountain, and hopefully Lars has some Hallowed Fountains he can search up. Oh, sorry, it's a Glacial Fortress, actually. He certainly has some islands that he can search up. I think he was playing about 30 of them.
God. I don't remember his mana base, do you?
It was 100. It was 110 lands.
Oh my goodness.
He's playing 4 Transguild Promenades, 4 Orzhov Guild Gates, 4 Dimir Guild Gates, 4 Azorius Guild Gates. He's also playing 4 Evolving Wilds. He's playing... He wasn't playing Shimmering Grottos. He said that he forgot about them. So this week, we're not featuring him again, but this week he'll have 4 Shimmering Grottos in his deck. And then he's playing 4 of each of the M13 Buddy lands, and he's playing 4 of each of the Shock lands. So,
oh my gosh.
And the rest is filled up with basic land. And he also has 4 Moreland Haunts, and I believe 4. Gosh, what's that other land? I can't think of what it's called. Vault of the Archangel.
Mm.
there must have been some discrepancy over the Ghost Quarter. There's the battle.
Come on,
trying
Dylan.
to draw a card.
Come on, Dylan.
Maybe. Oh my goodness, he draws a negate.
Oh.
He draws a negate off of the Azorius Charm.
Oh no.
Do you know what he tapped that 2 mana to pay? Was it an Azorius Charm on his own turn?
I think so.
He was trying to make a land
And
drop.
Yeah.
When you're in a situation where you know that he's holding a Battle of the Wits and you need to draw a negate, you should not tap out for that. Granted, had he not played the first Azorius Charm, he would have never drawn the negate anyway.
Sure.
But you want to be able to do it at instant speed. So, wow, those were actually fairly impressive games.
Those were
For the 250 card deck. So
it was just fun to have him try to tote that damn thing around.
Manipulate the whole thing.
Oh man, that was great.
Rules, FNM rules state that you must be able to shuffle your library on your own. That's the only stipulation. So. I would like to see more out of the Esper Dustmail Seer deck.
That was a good build. I think you got to go talk to him.
I think, it has some amount of potential. The mana curve seems a little bit high. I think like Dustmail Seer might kill you more than you want it to. I don't know if he's playing it as a 4-of though, so it might not be as relevant. But we will be with you next week with some Brewing with Biggs. We will not be here for Library of the Week, and the week after that, we were probably planning more Brewing of the Biggs. At the Biggs. I don't know if we'll be here for that FNM either, but thank you for joining us. I'm Blake.
And I'm Biggs. We'll see you next time.